Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another subscriber feature. This is a Leopard 2A5 battle from Ram Thunder from my squadron, and I tried for the life of me. I tried to come up with a joke about something to do with Chinese cuisine not having a sandwich, and like if it did, what kind of filling would it have? And it would be a, a stuffed Sturm sandwich, because that Sturm got totally sandwiched between the two of them. But for the life of me, I couldn't come up with anything good, so you just get the not really funny story about I tried to come up with something. Anyway, alright, so rolling up into a pretty standard position here, overlooking the Bravo point and cutting off the enemy advance on Bravo. Definitely the easier side of the map to win from. I mean, there's basically, people may or may not argue that. I mean, there's somebody to argue everything in War Thunder, but that's definitely a hard to argue point that it's easier to win from this side of the map. It's also interesting that the Abrams actually deflected that. But then again, it's not a 3BM42, so that explains it. He had a couple of good shots there, but unfortunately not getting the good effects that you would expect from those shots. But don't worry. It will happen. So as you can see, the entire battle took 14 minutes and 10 seconds, so based on the length of this video, you can tell how much I cut out of it. There we go, there's an... Bouncing a couple shots here. He's been marked for artillery, but you can see through the thermals, he's got a couple enemies in sight, and here we go. Somebody got brave and decided to make a run on the B point. He gets hit and set on fire and loses his driver, and that's going to be a pretty easy follow-up finishing shot. So that'll do for the first kill quite nicely. And there's a second one. Hit him in the driver and in the gunner, and that'll be a pretty easy follow-up for the second kill. And there's a third one, that Challenger 2. He gets hit and set on fire in the engine. You can see on the mini-map they're getting real close to him right by the right, and I thought for sure he was going to pull a double kill there. But he got an engine on the MBT-70 that was cruising through, and another hit in the Challenger 2-2F, which he was then able to finish off, and then just see parts of the MBT-70, but the hitbox on the rubble is the best armor that a tank can have. So you see another enemy sneak into the point there, and he actually picks him off with the best shot, I thought, of the entire battle right there. And that's 4, with another one lined up back there. That makes the ace battle. He's not even halfway done yet. Spoilers. So our friend, the MBT-70, was, I think, on fire there. I'm not sure if it was him or if that was just a wreck burning out, but I'm pretty sure that was the MBT-70 having been set on fire. Quick mark there to light him up for the team. Somebody drops artillery on him. So the marker worked. And how about that shot? That's a contender for the best shot of the battle as well. I think that one actually probably beats out the first kill as now new best kill of the battle. Hitting just the edge of the ammo storage in the back of the turret basket there is pretty cool. So Artie, I believe he fired there on the map marker, judging by, I don't know what else he would have fired at. Here comes an enemy helicopter, but it's had its tail shot off, which of course means it's able to keep flying like as if counter-rotational forces and torque are not a thing in real life. Pretty standard. Big boom there. Really good hit on that one. Lots of gunfire coming over from the next row over, but that's all friendly, so it's alright. A little bit of a momentary lull in the battle here. Basically all of the enemies are respawning and have not made it back to the fight yet. But some of them have. go. Got a good hit on him, although it was a non-penetrating hit. Thankfully, the counterfire came back and probably hit the arrowhead. Now you'll notice he's getting low on ammunition here, and his reload is getting pretty slow because he's not reloading from the ready racks right now. So, unfortunately, his companion in the Leopard 2K has been knocked out there. Good arty on what would have been the Challenger 2F, although the Challenger 2F was taken out by a teammate. Now, somebody from his team should have pushed up and taken B by now. Although that is still a hard decision to make and undertake because it is a long time to drive back, even from this side of the map. It's kind of a long time to drive back up to the front line again, especially if you get knocked out and the enemy makes a push. But you can see with the benefit of the replay system that there are enemies moving back up again, but they're still kind of respawning and making their way back out of the spawn. There we go. AMX-40 made the right call there. Good timing and good thinking. Almost a shot on that guy through the rubble, but I think the right move was made, which was get into the cap, get behind some cover, then shoot through the building. And it certainly panned out as he took out the XM803 there. A little helpful smokescreen from a teammate there. Doesn't always go amiss. Pretty good. Pretty good saturation on the cap here. That should cap pretty quickly. Very nicely done. The scariest thing here would be waiting for a bomb to drop right in the middle of the three of them, but spoilers, that doesn't happen. Okay, we've got some enemy targets. Hull break on a Bradley, pretty good. Took some damage to his breech and his loader from the IPM-1 off to the right, but he was able to get back under cover. Gunner's a little oranged out, and some ammunition took a little bit of, looks like shrapnel damage, but otherwise everything's alright. Sure doesn't sound like that's a friendly helicopter there. And it's not, because it's the crashed helicopter from earlier. Knock out the IPM-1 for kill number 9. Very nicely done. Moved at just the right moment, and he's gone. And then that annoyance. That M163, that was a pretty darn good shot through all the tracers and smoke and sparks and noise and hilarity going on there. Got a pretty good hull break on him. Now that was an XM1 that hit him and set him on fire, as you can see in the bottom left there. Though I'm not entirely sure if it was a shot or artillery. Now, I think here that Ram was looking around for the helicopter that he could hear as well, and then it stopped. And maybe not. The helicopter noise may have just been an error from the replay file, but... Good hit. Took out the commander and the gunner, or at least the gunner there, on that Abrams, and then time to chase him down. You know he's heavily damaged and probably unable to shoot, so... Now I like this move right here. Check to the left, make sure there's no enemies coming, and then fire smoke to cover yourself so that you can drive through it and then not get shot from anybody coming up from their spawn as you chase down the Abrams for the 11th kill of the battle. Very, very, very nice battle. Now watch this. There's a couple of moments here that are kind of funny. He chooses to go to the right here, but if he'd gone to the left, did you see how close that M901 was? He almost assuredly would have picked off a hull break on the M901 for kill number 12 there off to the left. It gets knocked out by a T-64B instead. And all the team moves in for the cleanup of the last couple stragglers left. Mostly the enemy team is in the air, but look at this right here too. How close he came to the 13th kill right there as well with those last guys right at the end there. But there you see, there are all of the, there's the follow-up screens, the awards, and the battle log, and then just from the replay screen, here are the team score outs. And there you go. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourselves out there. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.